Wait, what are you doing?
He's fucking getting
You're
ready to fuck
gonna,
another
if you're
16-year-old. We'll
asking this
pretend he's going
question
to.
now, you're probably gonna be asking it when you're 30. So we have problems right now that you probably need to address
Wait,
before
wait,
you
wait,
wind up
wait,
on To
wait.
Catch a Predator.
I need to know the situation.
Yeah, we need more details. You can't just blanket it.
So, there's this super fucking hot chick that works at Staples. I think I've mentioned her before, have I?
Nope.
I don't know. So she's super hot,
I think
and
that's the first problem right there.
well, no, she exists for one. All right, just laying that out there. My friend works at Staples, and so does another guy I know who works there. They work in there for at least like a year and a half or something. So I was going to apply and work with them, but then I got like no call
Don't do
back,
it.
and they wouldn't,
I work
do
there. It's
anything.
awful.
And they say that they hired some new girl. I was like, oh, whatever. But when I was there one day, I walked in, I saw this chick working there, and I was just like, Jesus fucking Christ, that girl's like fucking gorgeous. And I just, went my way and bought some, I don't know, post-it notes or pen refills or something stupid. And brought it up to my friend. He mentioned who she was. I was like, oh, okay. But it turns out she's actually like 16 and she's a senior in high school. I was like, whoa. I would have given her at least, 19 or 20 on that, but I guess I'm fucking, way off.
A creeper?
So, she, like I don't know, maybe a month or so ago, she mentions that I went in the store one day. She's like, oh yeah, I saw your friend, because like I talked to my buddy a couple times when he was working there, and she saw me, and she's like, yeah, he like came in and bought some post-it notes, and she said it like, who the fuck goes in to buy post-it notes? He obviously came in there to just look at me, and I'm like, well yeah, but I actually used those post-it notes too, so it wasn't entirely creepy, I guess.
God,
But
man.
I don't think she ever knew my name,
Sounds
and
pretty
we never got
creepy.
introduced. But last night, I guess I was super fucking trashed and went on Facebook and had found her somehow. And I sent her a message that said nothing but "you are perfect." And I get an email now with a response from her that says, well, hello, who are you? And that's where I stand right now. It's a surprise.
Totally creeped out. Like, why are you reading
You should
too
tell her
much
you're
into
that
this?
pedophile that stares at her all the time.
Well,
There you
dude,
go.
Prom with her.
she's
prom
fine
with
with
her.
it because, dude, my buddy, he's turning 22 in like a week and a half or so. She was all over him, pretty much.
Like,
That
So, I mean,
doesn't make
that
him
doesn't
any
make
better
it
than
right.
you.
the only thing you can say is you're the pedophile that goes in to buy post-it notes so he can stare at it. That's what your reply should be. See where it goes from there.
You're like,
Fuck.
Just say that. If she's accepting of that, go for it. Fuck it.
Banned. You should go to prom with her.
That too.
That's 2 years from now.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
You can go to homecoming with her, though.
you're like a loser version of David Wooderson, which was Matthew McConaughey in Dazed and Confused. Just cruising the high schools.
Oh, fuck, dude, that made me laugh.
cruising to high school. Hell, dude. Oh, that's a great idea. I should just go back there and
Get the
you
cops
see all my old
called on
teachers
you?
and stuff.
I mean, 16-year-olds are pretty easy. All you need is a car and a cell phone, and they're all over your dick.
She likes computer games
No, she
video
doesn't.
games, piano,
That means
music,
fucking... That means
death
she
metal.
plays fucking Bejeweled.
Exactly.
She has Snake on her cell phone.
Yeah, that's pretty much what that means.
Uh, hmm.
Oh, and her
Apparently she
brothers
plays
played
a lot of
Mario when
Modern
she was young.
Warfare.
How do you know all this about her? What's it on her Facebook?
I'm gonna need a link.
No, 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 no. This is all bad if you get a link changing. That will not happen.
Are you
It's bad
friends with
enough
her?
that you have a link banned. It's not going to get any worse.
I have no why I came in for you guys' opinion. All a bunch of haters.
Oh, we're just being honest with you.
Shake while I'm stuck. How do I get through this? Oh, you're right behind me. Holy fuck.
Oh, I am. Tabbing back in. Oh boy, Peter.
Now it's a party.
Pete, Bannedagain needs some female advice.
He doesn't seem to like my advice anymore.
What was your advice?
I told him to just send her a message that says he's the pedophile that goes into the store to buy post-it notes so he can stare at her. And if she's okay with that, then he's good to date her.
It's always good to be honest up front.
I thought so.
Dude, well, this can go two ways. Either really awesome, and she's flattered,
You wind up in
or she
prison.
just thinks, I'm a fucking creep, and then we'll never talk again. Maybe.
Well, you should be upfront about it, because if she isn't flattered, then she's gonna think you're a creep regardless. Because you're fucking a creep. You're a fucking pedophile that goes into Staples to stare at a 16-year-old girl.
I needed post-it notes. I had to be
Jesus.
fucking working that day.
Dude, you're gonna be like 30 in this same situation and it's not gonna be any better. Why don't you just get help now? It's not really funny, it's just sad and scary.
Oh,
'Cause if
dude,
I
yeah.
had kids, I would have you on my neighborhood watch list.
Dude, that reminds me of a story. I know it was around earlier.
Oh, you're
I
on one
tried
already?
I tried explaining it to Jamal and Midget, but it went over their head. Supposedly, when I was like 13 or 14, some 30-year-old woman was like trying to cyber with me, and that I supposedly gave in and sent all these pictures and stuff, which I don't recall.
Sounds about right.
Now, you know who tells me this? Is fucking Danielle goes, I just found out something interesting. Dude, this is a wicked, crazy, retarded web. Oh, and apparently, this woman has like a 15-year-old daughter, and was like trying to get like 14-year-old boys naked or
Get
something.
ready to.
Keep going. I kind of spaced off, so I don't really remember what you were saying, babe.
I'm being accused
Hit
of
that panel.
the victim of sexual pedophilia stuff.
No, wait. Elaborate. What did you just say? That doesn't make any sense.
Hit this panel real quick before it
You
You're
heard
being
nothing about the
accused to
30-year-old
be the
woman?
victim?
Yeah. Some woman in her 30s a few years back supposedly was trying to get me naked when I was like 14 or something. 14 or 15. Supposedly.
Alright.
Well, is it
Which
your mom?
never happened, so... What?
Are you sure?
No.
Was she fat?
Yes.
Did she suck your dick at a party? Even though you didn't want her to?
No? What?
Oh, he told us that.
Oh, Who cares? I got a blowjob in a parking lot behind a tree. I have no regrets.
She was a fat. Run, Toad.
Bitch was hungry. Needed that Polish sausage. Dude, I got a lot of shit going on right now. I don't even know where to fucking go.
Like, Band, I feel you come in here for our honest opinion, and I give it. And you always seem angry when I give it.
No,
But I'm just being
it's just
honest.
so it's not constructive. It's so deconstructive.
Well, just because you put yourself in situations that need to be deconstructed.
You can't really be constructive with a pedophile.
Pretty
It's not.
much.
How is it a?
What do you mean,
Let's
how
say
is it
we
a
don't know her
pedophile?
age. Let's say she's 22. Does that make it better?
Well, yeah, it would. It would
Yeah,
be
it
just
does.
fine if she was 22. It would be A-okay and it wouldn't be a problem.
This isn't
Well-
1836.
She's not going to die in 7 more years of old age.
She's not even graduated from high school. Like, you have no sense of decency whatsoever.
Maybe we're in the
Next
same
thing you
mental
know,
state,
you're gonna
and
see
there's
a
like some bond.
12-year-old and be like, oh, she's hot.
The biggest worry in life right now is how she looks like in her swimsuit in gym class.
And now Band's
too.
picturing that. Way to go.
uh, yeah.
Ugh.
I'm sure you have the pedo smile all over your face right now anyways.
It's right above that creepy chin.
Can I at least get an opinion?
On what?
If you do anything with her, you'll go to jail.
Shut up, Shaco.
That's
Very not helping.
If you get
That's
caught.
not true.
There
Only
you
if she
go.
like presses charges, or if her parents get mad.
And all of those things could happen.
Let's just give Band what he wants to hear. Okay. Girls do not magically turn hot when they're 18. You will only go to jail if you get caught.
Like, go to my
She'll
comment.
Suck your dick.
Or if she just happens to get pregnant. And then all of a sudden you're up with the statutory rape charge.
Or her grandmother finds out. I had a friend of mine that went through the same thing, Band. He was 18 and she was 16. She lied about her age. And it turns out that her grandma found out and he is listed as a sex offender for it and has to live with that for the rest of his life. He can't go within 300 yards of a McDonald's or like a preschool or anything. He can't get a job anywhere. His life is screwed forever.
I just
Is
got
she
one of
Asian?
Sam's cousins to agree that he's a pussy because he won't fuck one of his roommates on Facebook wall.
Yes!
I think she's a cousin. I don't know. Someone.
Wait, where is this at?
On Sam's wall.
How far down?
I got
Oh, I
there's a
found it.
Laura Watkins comment.
Who's this butthole character?
It's bang. He's hitting on another fucking 16-year-old girl again.
Not by choice.
No,
It was
It's your
primal
sister,
instinct.
Kane.
Nice.
At least Kane would know she's with a very, respectable person.
If you think we think you're respectable, you got problem.
I would be okay with it.
Wait, what did Jamal say about this?
He said, "Wow," and then, oh no, he didn't know it. Oh, he doesn't know any about that. I was telling him about the 30-year-old. He was just like, "Wow," but it didn't make sense at all, pretty much.
Well, let's run this by Jamal and see what he
Yeah,
has to say.
let's.
Is he on?
About the new situation?
Yes.
Well, he's at work, isn't he?
Well, I'm gonna look
Ask
in
Ritter.
Pal's event and see if he's around. I'm
Oh,
not
he's
allowed to
Jamal
go
Black?
into channels with Ritter.
It sounds like a black person name, and niggers don't get jobs. So I doubt he's at
Is
work.
Ritter and Ventrilo.
I can't. Like, I don't go into Ritter's channel anymore because he'll ban me from Bannedagain.
You think
So
Ritter
mean
would
to
give some
Ritter.
solid advice?
I told him
Ritter is
earlier
a very
that-
wise man.
Kane, I told him earlier, I said, you know what? You used to be a real paranoid douchebag, and I hated you. You're a decent guy now, but I used to think that you were a high nigger of Dick Mountain before.
How do you take to
What
that?
was his
Told me
response?
thanks.
Well, that's
He says I'm tired and not
Just
intoxicated.
HK12's way of
Vent isn't
mending
a high
fences.
priority.
I think Ritter likes me. He's always sending me whispers. Just anytime I'm on about random people and things that are going on, and the different types of alcohol he's consumed.
That's good.
And then I swear at him.
I'm explaining to Ban that just because he met her in real life, it doesn't mean he's not a pedophile.
He doesn't like our advice.
Why can't you be like supportive, but not in an asshole way? Not like, oh, you won't go to jail. You should be like, yeah, hit that bro or something. I don't know.
Why would
Well, like,
we ever
we
say
would be
that
But
and
then
then
we'd be
think
supporting
decently of
pedophilia.
ourselves? You've got to have standards.
Like, I don't
Which
have
you
No,
apparently
standards.
fuck
do not
standards.
Let me
have.
clarify that, but at least we'll make sure that I know the risks.
Well, okay, morals. Slight morals. I think
Well,
that
I
there's
don't,
a
I don't
little
really
bit...
have that either. I'm just saying I know the risks.
If I was 30 and she was 25, you guys wouldn't be saying anything.
No, exactly, we wouldn't.
There's that one word that you're missing in this entire thing
Because-
called minor.
I was gonna say we wouldn't be here. I'll be busy at that point, not on the Ventrilo. I'll be in the party house hammered. To change it, I'll be making dinner with Shakeout.
I think Kane's making dinner right now from the sounds of it since he's 100 miles away.
What's going on, Kane? How are you doing this evening?
I'm eating dinner, assholes.
How are you guys doing?
You know what you sounded like, Toph? The robot from RoboCop. I should say you have 15 seconds to comply.
It's a good idea.
You have 15 seconds to comply.
Shannon, can you hear me?